In a world where quality business information is needed, we bring you On the Mic with Mike, the leading social enterprise business show in RVA. Join Mike King, the partnership guru, as he delivers game changers in Metro RVA. On the Mic with Mike showcases how business can help make society better. He discusses tech, culture, innovation, best business practices, and highlighting area nonprofits. Join Mike Monday through Friday, because it is the place where the best and brightest come to chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike, the premier business radio program in the area. I'm your host, Mike King. I appreciate you being here with me. The views expressed here mine have no connection to, support, or agreement with any other host, information, or ads on the station. I don't work for the station. My program just airs here on a daily basis, and I'm grateful of that. Join me as this cutting-edge show. We uplift the community and showcase RVA in a different way. Sounds you're listening to are emanating from the Mike King Biz Studio, which is otherwise known as the ESPN Richmond Studios here. I'd like to thank our show sponsors, Tom Chaudhry, the credit card guy. Hey, if you need some services for merchant services, Tom Chaudhry is the man. He's been doing it for 25 years. Plus, he does a lot in the community. Andy Taylor and Junk Luggers. If you got things around the house that need to be removed, give Andy Taylor a call. He can help everything from a bike to a hot tub to an entire household full of things. He also sells the items that don't go to the landfill, and he redoes them. I guess he fixes them up and sells them to the public, and that way he gives the money back to nonprofits as well. Andy Taylor and Junk Luggers, Mama Shell's Cafe as well as my man Rob White and Fast Signs. I'd like to thank them for sponsoring the program. When I say we get the best and the brightest, we reached all the way back to my home state. Shout out to all you pencil neck geeks out there. That's right. We brought in Barry Moore, the name that is synonymous with all things Richmond. Barry, welcome to the program, sir.
And thank you so much, Mike.
Alrighty, it's been a while since I've seen you. How you doing up there in Pennsylvania? Give our listeners an idea, an update of what you're doing right now. And then we'll go back and say I thank you for some of the insight that you gave me when I was just a young guy out here knocking on doors trying to make things happen.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you've taken more than my advice, because you've made it shine there in Richmond. I keep up on you weekly on social media, and I'm very, very proud of you. Richmond is very lucky. So, Mike, I moved in 1990. In 99, I moved to Richmond, went to Haley, worked there up until 2018. Had a bad year in 18, emotionally. I found out I had cancer. My brother-in-law died of Agent Orange. My family, you never make decisions, Mike, when you're distraught, right?
That is
and
true.
You're always writing. Well, I didn't listen well, and I did the worst thing in my life. I got up and just walked out of Haley, and I will always regret it. They did not deserve that. But life goes on. I moved up here to Pittsburgh area, bought a Honda store with a friend. That partnership did not work out. And then I had to reinvent myself. Mike, at 59 years old, cancer survivor, what do you do? So my wife bought a franchise called Redbox Plus. It's a dumpster company with a porta-john attached. Believe it or not, you're going to have to look them up. I'm going to find out who the new owner is. Somebody just opened up in Richmond right now. So you're going to see the red boxes.
So it's a red box with a porta-john attached to it.
Man, everybody thinks we're the video company. We get calls. I answer the call sometimes. Hey, can I get my video money back? Or can I get a video? What are you talking about? We're a dumpster company. So, it's a red box. It says Redbox Plus. The long story behind it, it's a franchise all over the country. And my wife has taken garbage and makes it look good, makes people feel comfortable about doing business with her. So then at the same time, which you never should open up, one business stepping up, we decided to go for the double header. And I opened up the Barrymore Agency Farmers Insurance. Well, I did that, Mike, until I'm closing right now in December. I'm going to go to work for another farmer's agent. What I found, when you're by yourself, the rent factor, everything that goes into it, unless you have a big client book, you're not going to make it financially. So I'm paying out more than I'm making. So I'll be going with this other agent. I sell insurance, life insurance, home, auto, corporate, and I have loved it. So I've learned 2 different businesses in a short 2 years. So God is great. I didn't know why I was sent here, and I wanted to make a difference, and I think I am. And the real difference I'm making, this gentleman here, George Rain, is a great human being. I equate him to be like the Mark Smith, Tom Winfrey, Debbie Johnson, Lisa Schaffner, those kind of people in the Richmond market, right? We all want to be like Lisa. I find myself saying, what would Lisa do constantly? Because she always hid everything up in a way of positivity and with a smile. She always said yes. So it goes back to Parney. Parney's advice, and I'm sure you've had him on, Parney at the Flying Squirrels. He tells his team for years, just say yes and then figure it out. Well, I brought that to Pittsburgh. We're in this roofing, an old company, but now we're doing solar. I'm selling solar all over the country, Mike. It's incredible.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Barry Moore with us, formerly of Richmond, now is up in the Pittsburgh area. So I still see you still got the love for the nonprofit doing those things up there in that area. Talk about, because that's one of the parts of how I knew you. Talk about why that's so important to you and your career.
You know, I was just talking to somebody down in Richmond, and the way I always did it, and I don't know what made me do this, you have a limited budget, you have a limited lifespan. I had the cancer. That was a wake-up call in 18. I had prostate cancer. If anybody ever needs it, to talk about it, call me. If you don't know your PSA number, call me. I want you to know how important that PSA is, because I would have been dead probably by December of 18. I got the surgery. I should have been taken care of for life. Well, not so lucky. 20% of the men get it back somehow, so it probably spread. So I had it again this summer. I took on radiation, and there was no problem. The doctors are amazing. Once you know, you can treat yourself. It's just like Wally Smith down there at VCU. I used to do the sickle cell. We did it with James Ferrier and I can't think of the guy's name now, the player. It was terrible. But we had a meeting and then an event to get the word out about sickle cell. It's everything in life. Once you know, you can handle it. But the problem is people don't know. So I'm an advocate. So the nonprofits, God, when I was down there, we did Showcase Richmond on Channel 8. I started with Chip Tarkington and then Matt DiNardo. And I think we did over 600. I still post every once in a while. I see it. The memory comes up. You probably see it. And it just makes me feel great that we spread the news. So I repost it as a memory. And so people in Richmond get to see it again. It's the right thing to do. So that's my point. Life is so short. God has given us X amount of time. We don't know when the end is. So why not make a difference the most and do what's right? And I got to tell you, like I said, Debbie Johnson, Tom Winfrey, Lisa, and Mike, I'm going to put you there too, because I watch your shows and what you're doing. You're everywhere in Richmond. I wish I still lived there, because we'd be having coffee all the time.
You know what? This was not something that was planned. It's kind of fallen into place. Oh, and to really give you a shout out. So with Jenny Kirby and Jimmy Comer, I'm partnering with them with the Live Like Lisa Foundation. So and that's something that they're doing. I didn't know her, but I told people, when you find somebody who the whole town stops when they pass away, they had to be somebody. So on the mic with Mike King, we have Barry Moore with us. Barry, this is a business show. How do you evaluate a franchise?
Yeah, franchises, if anybody's thinking about one, you look at the FDD, it's a federal document. You want to look at all the lines. You want to ask as many questions as possible. Then you want to know the royalties, what you got to pay them. I went through a broker up in Maine. Her name is Liz Leonard. She kind of pulled me out because I was pretty depressed when I lost my job. You come all the way up here. I had the greatest job in Richmond. Nobody could have a better job than at Haley Bureau GMC. The way they treated me, they let me do my own thing. And my team, they're all still there, and I consider them my team, but they're on without me. Life goes on. I got up here, And I was broken. I mean, I got hurt by a friend of mine after 18 years. It broke me inside. And so the franchise, I got a hold of Liz, and she helped us calm down and find where our niche was. And so you want to know how many hours go into it. The one thing about being in the truck business is you need a CDL. When you have a truck like ours, we got to buy a new Kenworth. You have to know what the investment is. Some franchises might be going for 40, 50,000. Redbox, you could be at 800, 900,000. It's about the capital you have to buy, the assets you have to buy with your capital. And getting a CDL driver is very difficult. We've got the number one guy. We went through 3 others to get number 4, and Larry is killing it for us. He's now making me a CDL driver. So I'll be able to drive the truck around a little bit, my little Kenworth. I think it's like a Tonka truck, man. It's pretty cool. So I'm going for my January 5th.
So you gotten into solar as well. What was the drawing attraction to solar?
It is, I'm a conservative guy. You know how we met and how you found out about the radio.
Shout out to my man. Always give him shout out to John Fredericks, WJFN, as well as WNTW down in Chester. So all my conservative friends out there, I always thank John for giving me the keys to the kingdom and teach me how this business works.
He opens a lot of doors with his partnerships, no doubt about it. And then Colonel Mike used to do that show, and Dr. Shore. That show was big. They used to come to my showroom. John used to come and broadcast live. And so my political beliefs, so if I say to you that I'm a Republican, nobody's going to be shocked, right? I don't even know what I am anymore. It doesn't matter. After losing, I learned a lot about politics. I'm a member of the intelligent, logical party. I'm not a member of any party anymore. But my point of this is everybody's talking about solar and green and doing all these things. Well, my stomach turns a little bit because I'm up here in Pittsburgh. You should see all the oil fields and everything. We got gas up here. There's guys making a lot of money, right? And we were selling cars to them. Well, they're out of work now, right? And things are changing. And I started opening my mind. My daughter talked to me, and I started realizing the importance of being energy independent, especially when it comes to electricity. So that being said, I made it very easy in my mind. I said, okay, if I put solar panels on my roof, I can sell energy to the power company. That's a 15-second pitch, right? Do I want to put solar panels on my roof and sell energy to Dominion, whatever the West Penn Power up here? Well, people are saying yes, right? And then we partnered George Ray, and that's the character of him, and I think he's great. He partnered with a national company, so we're doing commercial jobs and residential. We're offering 25 financing. So if you need the panels, basically, if your electric bill is $200 a month, I try to get you a loan for 25 years or 20 years, whatever you want to do, to be under your electric bill. But then you're locked in for the rest of your life. The solar will out-generate, so you never have to buy power again from the power company for electricity. So there's some commercial jobs, there's guys that spend, at their home $200 or $300, $700. I'm doing well with them. And then there's some commercial jobs are anywhere 10, 20, 30,000 a month they spend on electricity. Radio stations, right? What do you think? That's all electric in that building. So I'm going to media companies, contacts I have, car dealerships I have. And on the business side, there's something called Section 179. People know about it, about buying big trucks and SUVs. They do not know that this is a tax benefit to them as a commercial property, and the benefits are strong. I mean, they're putting money in their pocket, and they're helping the environment, and they're cutting their electric bill. So all I need, Mike, is just people to call me, email me, Barry@RayRemodeling.com. All I need is electric bill, 1 month, and I can give you a proposal that'll blow your mind.
So it doesn't matter in Virginia, in PA, doesn't matter.
I got jobs right now in 6 states. Yeah.
All right.
Use tax on my networking. I got good friends. I'm not going to steer them wrong from what I know. It's about to get the install and get it done. So I've only been doing it for a few months. We're going to go through some installs, make sure there's no hiccups, but we've got the right partners. So I encourage, I'm hiring people around the country to work with us. You got a 1099 employees. So if people have good contacts and like to take care of their friends and family, it's not a pyramid scheme. There are some out there, solar companies that are pyramids, I believe, network marketing and stuff. That's not what we are. We're a privately owned company that is going out and doing the right thing. And he owns this market up here for roofing. If you need a roof, this is who you here.
Barry Moore is with us on the mic with Mike. We got to go away and pay bills. I always say the microphone ain't free. Plus, my grandkids need stuff. We'll be back with more with Barry Moore, the man up in PA now. Thanks. Now, hold on.
Hi, this is Andy with Junk Luggers. Have you ever wondered why you see the big green junk lugger trucks racing all over town, hither and yon? It's because we've taken an eco-friendly approach to junk and furniture removal. Instead of dumping items in the landfill, we work with local area charities to donate, repurpose, and recycle the items, keep them out of the landfill, and give back to the local communities to those in need. You can find out more about us at www.junkluggersofcentralva.com or give us a call at 804-299-3814.
Hi, I'm Ajay Blue Saunders, and I'm the Managing Director of Jobs RVA. Jobs RVA has been in the Richmond region since 2016, helping to connect churches and organizations to host relational job training. You can find me at www.jobsrva.org or 804-387-4949. I look forward to connecting with you soon.
My name is Nanette Shore. I'm with Shore Fundraising Strategies. We work with nonprofits to help them excel in their fundraising efforts. This allows them to further their reach, provide much needed services in our community, and change lives forever. We focus on all areas of fundraising, including strategy and fundraising, event growth, board and key volunteer engagement, individual and organizational stewardship and development planning, just to name a few. Reach me by email, nanetteshore@gmail.com, NANETTESHOR@gmail.com.
This is Danielle Fitzhugh, the president of the Chesterfield Chamber of Commerce. Listen to us on Chamber Wednesday as we talk about how to promote, protect, and invest in Chesterfield businesses. Tune in to 1061 on Wednesdays for Chamber Wednesday so you can listen to how we can support, invest, and promote your business right here in Chesterfield County. Find the Chesterfield Chamber of Commerce at chesterfieldchamber.com or on all of your social media accounts at Chesterfield Chamber VA.
Hi, my name is Aaron Owens, owner of U.S. Pest Control located here in Richmond, Virginia. We are your #1 choice for proactive and preventative pest control services. We respond, arrive, explain, and exterminate. The vision of U.S. Pest Control is to improve the quality of life for families and businesses we serve by providing trustworthy and informed pest control services to the greater Central Virginia area. Our mission is to maintain a home environment that feels secure and pest-free for a lifetime. We have a proactive and safe approach to pest extermination that protects your family, pets, gardens, and your home. We promise that our trained employees will always provide an honest, professional, and friendly service. U.S. Pest Control, locally based and family owned since 1991. We can be found on the web at www.uspestcontrolinc.com or contact our office for a free estimate at 804-788-0800.
My name is Jimmy Comer, co-owner of RBI Services. RBI can help businesses and individuals with their accounting, tax, and insurance needs. With over 20 years of experience, we will properly guide you at a fair price. Whether you need accounting, tax preparation, or insurance, contact us to see why we say at RBI, it all begins with the relationship. Call us at 804-677-9516. RBI is a proud supporter of Better Together as they help support families of children with complex illnesses.
I'm a media mogul, but what I don't know is real estate. So I connect with my girl, the queen of RVA Realty, Nicole Reed. She's the best in the business, and you know I only rock with the best.
Front Porch is Churchill's breakfast and lunch cafe, serving Southern favorites like Cajun short rib hash and eggs, smoked chicken and waffles, and fresh breakfast sandwiches. We're more than just a local coffee shop. We're on a mission to provide job training and employment to young people from Richmond's East End and offer an inviting space for our community members to gather. Visit frontporchrva.com for pickup, DoorDash, or catering.
Howdy, my name is Dustin Yancey. I work with Bankers Life. I'm a local retirement planner for the Charlottesville and Richmond area. I work with folks setting up retirement so they have the same qualities of life when they had when they were working. You can reach me at 434-981-3419. That's my cell. You can also get me at my email, which is dustin.yancey@bankerslife.com. Feel free to give me a call.
Are you frustrated with the IRS taking advantage of your tax issues? Get ahead of the IRS by speaking with our tax experts and create a strategy to get out of your tax mess. We take your mess, lower your stress, and help you move forward with peace. Call us today and receive a free consultation. Call 804-570-1684 and visit our website at taxresolutionaccounting.com.
Hi, I'm Reba Hollingsworth with CBS 6, and I was on the mic with Mike and had a fabulous time. Make sure you tune in every week.
Mike King is in the business. Mike King is in the business. Mike King is in the business. Mike King is in the business, man.
Mike King, ESPN Richmond. That's where we find us 106.1, 5 to 7 a.m. daily. We're also on the Choice, which is 105.3, as well as the International Business Growth Radio. I'm there with my man, Bill Eastman. That is Saturday. That's Saturday. He is on, I'm there 10 a.m. So Bill Eastman, but right now we're talking to the man, Barry Moore is with us. Barry, welcome back to the program, sir.
Thank you, Mike.
All righty. So I see you standing right next to the sign. Give us the pitch on the sign now.
Man, you can hit me right here on this QR code. I don't know if it shows up. But we
does.
have a university, no tuition. Any place in the country, we'll send you to school online and you'll get out and know how to do roofing. You can move up here to do roofing and or solar, and we're in every state just about across the country. So so I love this. I love all my partnerships. But it's about recruiting, and that's something I learned in Chesterfield also. I think about the lessons I learned in my job role in the community. I heard some of your commercials, the chamber. I love the Chesterfield Chamber, the retail merchants, the Better Business Bureau. It's funny, Barry Moore took over the Better Business Bureau. My friends used to think it was me.
You know what? When I heard, I'm like, Barry Moore is running the Better Business Bureau. I'm like, yes. Barry Moore is running that? And then I'm like, I see the picture. I'm like, oh, that ain't the same Barry Moore. Because I'm like, how's he up in Pennsylvania doing this? All right, so here. All right, so you're the Barry Moore. It's another one who's running the Better Business Bureau down here.
So I used to say I was the real Barry Moore, Moore down there. He's a great guy. But I served on the board there. I served on the board of the War Memorial. I probably served on about 7, 8 boards, retail of the year. I accomplished so much because the community just embraces winners. They embrace people that want to be involved. Nobody wants anybody to complain and whine. I'm very direct, so people could mistake that as being a complainer. I never complain. I always look for a solution. Careers are made and broken when you don't have urgency, tenacity, a plan, a process. And I try to go every day in my life to this day to know where I'm going. And when I ran for office, I was approached by some people down there in Chesterfield and said, run for Senate. I had no intention to ever be a politician. I did go to Sorensen Institute, which I highly recommend anybody in Virginia to attend. It's up through University of Virginia. Sorensen Institute is a 1-year political program. But I ran, and you know what? I realized you're not ready to run. You don't know what it's like to be a candidate until you're the candidate. And I got to tell you, you're a salesman, Mike. I've known you for probably 20 years, and you sell ads. You have to produce for your advertisers, and you have to bring a genuine liking of these people, or you can't be a fraud, right? You can't change directions all the time. Well, the one thing I learned is, we all make great candidates, but we got to be schooled for it. So I think the political system I watch, and it is broken, right? I mean, Kim Taylor, I think it is. I'm excited for her. She just won. Now,
I had her on the program.
What's that?
I had her on the program. She came with Tom Childry.
Awesome. and they got a great business, Titan Automotive, I think it's called, on. They are tremendous. She beat the woman that was running when I ran for Senate. That woman down in Petersburg, I think Petersburg was running at that time, and she was a new candidate also. And when you want to run, you need to be schooled. You got to know reality. The worst thing that happens is when you lose, you got to deal with that rejection. And the one thing I know is the money that you raise, people trust you. They gave me $20 or $5,000. I had a lady write me and say, please take this $20 check. It's all I got. I want to see you win. When you get that kind of support and you lose, that breaks you. And I was at a Riptides, is where we had my I was going to celebrate, but it was my see you later party that night of the campaign. And it breaks your heart, but you just dust yourself off and go. But I encourage people, and maybe with your voice out there, Mike, you can encourage people to look into running. Okay, you don't have to come from any specific walk of life. Each of us serve. A lot of these people are putting their pin on and just saying, "Hey, I'm a senator. I'm this governor." That's not it. You got to care about the people.
All right, Barry Moore, one last time, how can people find you out there and with all the great things that you're doing?
Please call me. I love to just say hello. 724-705-2210. Barry at rainremodeling.com, or follow me on Facebook, because I'm still in Richmond every day.
There you go.
Mike, I wish.
Wait a minute, you just broke up. Uh-oh.
Yes, Mike.
All righty, Barry Moore, we're having some technical difficulties. It's always a pleasure. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Stop back in. We're always, interested. I thank you for the time that you gave me when I was just a guy starting out trying to make a way in this business. You did a lot of great things. And I remember coming to Haley when you were running. So on the mic with Mike, Barry Moore, we got to run, sir. All righty, take care of yourself.
See you, bro.
Take care. Bye.